This week we're going to talk about the importance of self-care.
Self-care is defined as the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. Yes. So take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So, Auntie Traphena, what is self-care for you?
Well, I think for many years, I looked at self-care as going to get your nails done, going to get your feet done, taking a hot bath, and things like that in health. But I think for me, it was more the art of saying no.
I know you want to get away, and you need time to yourself. Feeling so overwhelmed with problems, seems like nothing can solve it. Know you need a mental break. Well, come on and pull up a chair and have some fun with a couple friends just like you. Oh, this is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Aunties and Mimosas.
I'm your girl, Dr. Shar.
And I'm your girl, Miss Lady.
And y'all, we got a new auntie with us this
Come
week.
on, Auntie.
It's going to be Auntie Traphena.
Yeah, welcome, girl. Welcome.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes. So we're going to dive right on into our favorite part, which is our drink of the week.
Yes.
And this week we have a special sponsor. It's Murmur Rum Co. And so we made an Aunties Mimosa. Okay. And so this drink of the week has 1 part Prosecco, 1 part pineapple juice, of course, the signature Murmur coconut rum.
Yes.
And we garnished with pineapple and edible pink glitter because we're ladies.
We are ladies.
And so we're ready to go ahead and ring for champagne.
Ring it, girl.
Thank you. Everybody taste.
Let's taste.
Cheers. Cheers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Island.
Good.
I
That's
like
good.
that.
I do feel like I'm in the islands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's giving what it's supposed to give.
That's good.
Yeah. Ma'am, how many drinks you want today? Gee, ooh, that's real good. I like that one. Not the non-drinker liking the drink this week. Real good. Yeah,
That's real good. Well, let's go ahead and jump into our icebreakers of the week.
So our icebreakers is just a way for us to get comfortable with our guests, just get the conversation flowing. So first question this week is, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Ooh. So many things.
Okay.
But I will start with the first one. I wanted to be a pharmacist.
Okay.
I wanted to be a child psychiatrist.
Oh.
I wanted to be all, but obviously that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so for me, when I was younger, I actually have one of my old yearbooks from South Davis Elementary
Oh, wow.
that I dressed up because I was going to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went from lawyer to nurse. Now I'm a podcasting banker.
Okay.
Because they ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
Nothing to do
They ain't
with it. Nothing to do with
it.
it. For me, I wanted to be a pediatrician when I was little. And then when I was 12, let my mama tell you, I have a poem that I wanted to be an orthodontist when I grew up. And now I'm a podcasting dental person. So, I'm in a dental field myself. So kind of went along with my dream, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And then this one here should probably be something that you're ready to brag about. So what is something that you have accomplished as an adult that you are extremely proud of?
Well, I would say going to school, of course, going to college and getting my master's degree.
Okay, masters.
Owning a home.
Masters.
Getting married, those are all accomplishments to me. And also right now I'm in the esthetician school. So I haven't accomplished it yet, but I'm on that journey and I'm so proud of myself. For
Pure
doing something
black girl
different.
magic right there.
Yes.
Black women say, let me just get
Congratulations.
everything.
Yes, I want it all.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Might as well. And then, so for me, accomplishment that I'm extremely proud of is in my family, I am the first to actually walk across the stage and graduate high school. And I'm the first to walk across the stage and graduate college.
Nice.
So, yeah,
That's a
I'm
big
very proud of
accomplishment.
that.
Yeah.
That's my kudos to myself.
Kudos.
all from my teen mom at that, who everybody said that I was not gonna make it because she made me make it.
That's good. That's big.
Yeah. I would say mine is being a parent, because it's not easy being a parent. Them kids is child, but I'm a proud parent. I love my little knucklehead, but yeah.
Girl, that's your twin. That's your twin.
Where have you been? Yeah, but that's my accomplishment.
Yeah. So this week, my get in your bag topic is going to be about home ownership. So I'm glad that you mentioned that you are a homeowner. So in case people don't have their ear to the street, the Fed is going to be lowering interest rates come September. So interest rates for home mortgages are at 6.5% for the first time in the last 15 months.
Oh, wow.
So they're dropping. So if you're ready to buy your house, now is the time to make sure your credit is in order, because they are anticipating that by first quarter of 2025, which is the beginning of next year, gives you about 6 to 9 months to get everything in order, that rates are going to go back lower, even into the 5%.
Oh, wow.
Which is also good for those who bought homes during this high market, because you can also have a refinance right now.
Right.
And if you've built equity in your home, which a lot of people have, because the market is going steadily on the rise, if you've built equity, you may be eligible to do a refinance with cash out. Refinance it with cash out will allow you to take that cash out of your home that built up equity. You can either remodel your home, maybe use it to start that food truck business you've been wanting or something like that. So there's a lot of options. So just make sure that, I know we always preach, keep on top of your credit, so that when these times like this arise, you can seize that moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, that was a good get in your bag. All
Thank
right,
you.
homeowners out there, future homeowners too.
Yeah.
So this week you're getting your health. Questions to ask while dating for marriage. So health practices. One question is to ask is, how important is health to both of you?
Okay.
A lot of people don't, they don't ask these questions. They just get in a relationship and somebody got a heart condition and they don't ask about it. And, so that's one. What practices do you hold each other accountable for? How will you support each other in your health issues? And how active are you in seeking medical attention? So those are good questions to ask. Another one is family health history. Ask about single gene disorders like Huntington's disease, Fragile X syndrome. I'm not too sure what that is, but ask about it. Or bleeding disorders. You can also ask about mental health concerns such as alcohol or drug abuse, depression, suicide attempts, or personality disorders.
Yeah, because that's all genetic.
Yeah, that is all genetic. So, and then one last one is intimate hygiene. So another one is you want to make sure that you're asking your partner how many partners they've had with. If they
Not
had,
how many.
why not?
Because you is in folks' business
Well,
with
if you're
the how
dating to
many.
marry them, if you're dating to
That's
marry
important.
them, I want to know
How many is important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have soul ties, and then
Also
you also
true.
have, you want to make sure that they ain't just sleeping with the whole DFW.
Now, I'm
over
playing
here.
devil's advocate on this one, because so many people, I don't know if y'all seen the little satire skits on YouTube where the guys have their body count on a little piece of paper, tape on their forehead. Yeah, so it's a little skit that I don't even know who the guy does, but it keeps coming across my For You page. But the guy has the body count on there, and a girl, she lied about her body count.
Oh, wow.
So her number was really like in the thousands.
Oh, no.
Wow.
But she had a piece of tape on top of it that said 0.
Oh, no, man.
And so when the guy and her had sex, her number didn't change. And that's how he figured out she was playing the system.
Yeah. That's something that you want to talk to them about, because what if they have STDs or something that they can't get rid of, and they over here trying to sleep with you?
Right.
You got it.
You gotta ask.
You gotta ask.
Those are some things that you should ask. We'll put those questions on our in our link too as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's just jump on down to the main topic for this week. This week, we're going to talk about the importance of self-care.
Self-care is defined as the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health.
Yes.
So take care of yourself.
Yes.
So, Auntie Traphena, what is self-care for you?
Well, I think for many years, I looked at self-care as going to get your nails done, going to get your feet done, taking a hot bath, and things like that in health. But I think for me, it was more the art of saying no.
Oh, come on now.
The art of saying no and establishing those boundaries, because for years I didn't have them.
Okay.
And so
boundaries are important.
Yes. And so that protects your mental health. That protects just you as a person. And so it treats people, it shows people how to treat you.
Yes.
And so, that was important for me, is the art of saying no to people.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
I think for me, I thought self-care was, again, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, pampering yourself. But I think it is just learning who you are as you heal, learning what things that tick for you and what you can and cannot handle. Right. I think that's a part of self-care for me.
Yeah. And self-care is self-reflection. You gotta really be at the point in your life where you're wanting to become a better version of yourself.
Right.
You're not stuck in those old ways.
Yeah.
So that to me is what triggers someone to go on a self-care journey.
Right.
Self-care is growth as well.
Yes.
Because if you're just sitting here being stagnant and can keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're not growing. You're not taking care of yourself. That little person inside.
Right. And I think many people don't get me wrong, I think getting your nails and taking care of your physical body is important as well. But a lot of people around here walking around in empty shells because they're taking care of the outside, but the inside is not being taken care of.
Yes.
And so
they riding on the inside.
Therapy is a big part of self-care too.
Yes.
And a lot of, the Black community, we try to say that's a stigma, but it's not. It's important.
Yeah, they always consider mental health taboo or something like that, but it's really not. And so you have to make sure that you seek that health care mentally as well as physically, because it is very funny how all of a sudden everybody has like some type of social disorder, whereas back in the day it wasn't nothing like that, but you can tell that the parents did have it because they had the plastic covered sofas. Nobody couldn't go into the white living room. Right. Like OCD existed. They just didn't call it OCD. Right. They just said, that's my picky grandma.
Don't eat on my good china.
Don't eat on my good china. I'm going to pay $500,000 for this. But we just going to look at it.
Right.
That's all we're going to do is $500,000, sis. What are we doing? We could have built a new house.
Exactly.
Coulda.
Okay. What started your self-care journey? Did you just say that?
I didn't.
You said your boundaries?
So, I guess I was alluding to it. So for me, I've been married before.
Okay.
And so I believe what started it, I will go back to actually, I think, college. I grew up in a smaller town near the Houston area. And so I grew up a lot of, Caucasian people. And so whenever I went to TSU, HBCU, I had to, it was tough.
You went from one extreme to another.
It was tough.
Very well.
Drastic.
That was a drastic change, man.
And it wasn't that big of a deal because, Houston was so close. So I was always there, but it was just being around them all the time. And so I had to get some tough love and create some boundaries for myself and speak up for myself because I was bullied all through school.
Oh, no.
And so learning how to speak up for myself, I learned that in school. And so, of course, and then trajectory going there, just growing up and being an adult in the real world by myself, I had to learn the boundaries there. But I think when a divorce happened in 2020 during the pandemic, isolation, alone, that's when I had to really discover who I was because I had no choice. I was alone. And that's when I started taking care of my skin and things like that and really focusing on me.
Okay. So I was going to say, what did you start with? But you just answered it.
The skin?
Yeah, the skincare is what you started with.
Yeah.
So I understand that. For me, what started my self-care journey, I know it's probably very typical for women, but it was the ending of a bad relationship. Because I realized I should have never been in that relationship.
Right.
So my self-care journey started with strengthening my spirituality first. So it was getting back into church, actually reading the Bible to understand as an adult, not just what my parents or the pastor has told me. Like I'm really getting my own relationship, taking my notes, going back through things like that. So that is what's triggered it for me.
I would say for me, again, a bad relationship, you know, ending of a bad relationship, it kind of helps, you know, get me to healing myself. It took some time because I wasn't trying to heal right off. So, you know, it took some time.
Sometimes you be bitter.
Yeah, you be real bitter. Yeah. And it took me some time. I would say probably about 3 or 4 years before, you know, I really got onto my self-care journey. And then skincare, hair, just loving on me, taking baths, trying to figure out, you know, different oils and stuff that work best for my skin and things like that. So yeah, that I would say that was my start of my self-care journey.
And I had to piggyback on that. I think Christianity spirituality was the biggest thing because I in 2013, I became a born again Christian. And so that really, really was my identity because without Christ, you don't really know who you are.
You don't.
You
and
really
so
don't.
that really, and then I moved to the Dallas area. So again, I was alone,
left the family,
left. And so it was just like, that was amazing to me to find out who Christ was for myself.
For
like
yourself,
you said, without the pastors, without parents. And that was just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Now, growing up, I know you said you grew up in a small town. So sometimes small towns, they may be stuck in like more traditional ways. So was self-care taught in your small town? Is that something that was special or approved of in your household, self-care?
It wasn't taught.
Okay.
It wasn't taught. I mean, no.
just no.
It wasn't taught. You know, because I grew up in a very structured household.
Okay.
My parents were older.
Okay.
And so it was just more like we weren't taught to, you know, speak up for ourselves. We were always told we're beautiful and to, you know, no matter what, you're beautiful and all that, those things, but not having to take care of yourself. And that wasn't really taught.
Yeah, they gave you positive affirmations, but not like a tools to take care of it. Okay, that makes a little bit sense. And I understand that because I had a young mom, so a lot of my positive affirmations came from my grandmother, but she was never the type of person to do self-care because she did for everybody else.
So she didn't take care of herself.
I mean, so like right now, I would have to convince her to even get a pedicure or to go get her hair styled or something like that. She's like, I don't want to spend that money. We can buy this. We can do that. It's always something else for someone else besides her own self. So I don't think that was something that Black women were approved of doing. It was like, as a Black woman, you need to self-sacrifice to be that quote unquote strong Black woman. But even the strong break.
I wouldn't say that because my mama was that one. We went to the nail shop. We went and got our hair done. Like my mom showed me that. Like at the age of 12, I'm getting my eyebrows waxed and my nails done. Like that was something that we did. And then like she braided hair. And so I would watch her braid hair. And although sometimes it wasn't me, it was somebody else getting theirs done. I would sit there and just watch her and learn how to, you know, braid and, you know, have that community, you know. So I wouldn't say that that's something that's taught you know, what you said, like
overlooked. I think it's overlooked because there's probably more people like us than you from back in our generation. I think right now with the millennials, as the mamas and daddies, we are instilling so much. We're actually doing the thing of giving your children what you missed instead of just giving them everything.
I can see that.
And
I can see
you
that.
teach them a lot.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
It
I
just
guess I had
depends.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I guess I had to reframe, like I said, my view was self-care is because I was thinking of more like my parents taught me about speaking up for myself, setting my boundaries. No, that wasn't taught. But as far as getting your hair done, yes.
Yeah.
Because my mom was
You take pride in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think the Black community does do that well. Taking pride of how you look.
How you
making
smell.
sure you come out the house looking. So, yeah, she taught me that. Don't go out this house looking any kind of way.
Don't be thrown together.
She did my
now.
hair and she's a cosmetologist and she did nails. So I grew up around that. I didn't get my nails done, but my hair was always on point. But yeah,
I like your micro locks anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they cute.
But yeah, I think the Black community, we from years and years, I think looking the part.
Okay. Yeah. We always looked the part.
Yes.
Even if we was in debt, we looked the part. You hear me?
Yeah. But as far as the self-care, like how you saying, like speaking up for yourself, things like that, I think that may have a lot to do with our ancestors and our grandparents and stuff, not, with the whole racial system and everything like that going on. They couldn't speak up for themselves. So they couldn't teach us how to do that.
Right.
But now we just like, who you talking to? Like, you're not going to talk to me like that. We got that backbone now. So yeah,
I want all the smoke.
Yeah. So I think that generational wise and the time wise too, it has a lot to do with that too. I think so. Okay. What's your self-care routine now?
Well, of course, skincare.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm trying to work out.
Oh Lord, talk about it.
It's a struggle. It is a struggle.
And so, like I said, I got married on August 2nd, actually this month.
Congratulations!
Aunties into wives. Aunties into wives.
We got to take a shot on that one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, just starting to have that routine of eating right.
That is so bad for women. Listen, you'll wake up. This is me. So I'm telling on my own self. Wake up, I'm going to have a coffee, no food.
Oh no,
just a coffee.
That coffee will run right through me.
I'm going to have a coffee, no food, some water, drive to work, probably won't eat till 1:00 in the afternoon.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's bad.
Where they doing that at? Because what? I got to eat.
Yeah. Because then I get wrapped up. It's like, okay, I'm going to grab something at 10, but you don't grab anything. I'm going to take a break at XYZ time and you don't do it. And so then you end up spending the whole morning and not eating. Then, oh my God, I got a headache. You're hungry.
Yeah.
See, mine's backwards. Since my doctor brings us breakfast every morning, it's Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
So we get tired of Chick-fil-A and it's just, the calories just burn, and some days I'd be like, I don't want that. Let me get something different. But I do eat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I eat. But then when I eat for dinner, it might be like some salmon or, just something kind of light. Yeah. But yes, working out and eating right, that is
walk
hard.
and eating right, because we both had our secret eating when we were living apart.
Oh,
so that's
come
been
on
a struggle.
Yeah.
What's your secret eating?
Sweets.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I eat the whole ice cream section. That's my problem. I love ice cream. I'd be like, ooh, they got a new flavor. Let me get some.
Yeah.
Give me some candy.
Yeah. Oh, and you like candy? I'm like, I want all the ice cream.
Yeah.
I went telling on myself again. I went to Walmart and they had the Bluebell's Brides cake. I was like,
the what?
I never heard of that.
Y'all sleeping on the bride's cake.
See, I'm gonna have to go get some.
Yeah, it's real good. So you know what wedding cake tastes like, right? So it's in ice cream with chunks of wedding cake in the ice cream.
Okay.
It's delicious.
Okay.
Man.
See, she over here drooling already and everything. Just
big back
drooling,
energy right there.
Big
backedness.
Okay. Why is self-care so important?
I mean, again, looking at it from the mental side of it, you have to be sane. So I think first of all, I think it's community. It is community first, but you have to also take care of yourself, because like you said, our mothers are pouring into everybody else, but then you're not pouring into yourself. So I think you have to take care of yourself first in that aspect physically, mentally, spiritually, before you can help anybody else.
That's
because
true.
you're going to be pouring from an empty cup and you're not going to have anything to give.
Yes. So it seemed, this is just me on the outside looking in at different family dynamics. Women who take care of themselves first, their relationships with their children and their relationships with their spouses tend to be a little bit healthier.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. And that's just me on the outside looking in. I can't say that's 100% fact. I ain't did no research or nothing.
I think so, though.
No, I
I
don't
agree with you.
Yeah.
Because then everybody's not dependent on you to do
Everything.
every single thing. Like, I know this one lady, she got grown kids. They
Big
still
grown.
depend on her to call them to wake them up every
Oh, wow.
morning,
Oh,
or
no.
you know, make sure that they got food and things like that. And I'm like, you grow, you 30-some years old, you can't
30.
Exactly. You can't do this yourself. Like, so you have to, I think that, you know, they become dependent.
Yeah.
So you have to draw that boundary, make that boundary there.
Yeah.
I started early.
Yeah.
My kid was making her own lunch at 5.
Yeah.
What?
That's petty.
What?
important.
I can't even 5 though.
You know what you like.
About 2nd grade. That's about what, 8, 7, 8.
7.
8. 2nd grade, I feel like they should get those kind of responsibilities. When they little, they still babies.
That's when you start. So it can get instilled in them. That's
I
when
have
you
no
start.
kids here, but I agree.
That's when you start.
You agree with starting early?
Yeah.
I bet you she know how to make her lunch now and make your lunch too.
God dang.
I'm just saying.
So next tip is, when I was looking up self-care categories, the most basic forms of self-care are in these 4 categories, and we touched on all of them. Emotional well-being, physical well-being, psychological well-being, and spiritual. Those are the 4 that you can start with. And when the 3 of us were each telling our story, we all started with one aspect of that. The being an esthetician and starting with your self-care, with your skincare. You also started with your skincare, and I started with my spirituality. So that's something that, you know, once you build one of those foundations, I feel like it's easier to go to the next one. So yeah, so after you guys, so for me, after I worked on my spirituality, I worked on my psychology. What was your next step after your physical?
It was mental, the psychology too. Just getting into therapy. Yeah.
I would probably say mine was my spiritual.
Okay.
Because I went back to church. I was out of church for 15 years. And then I went back to church. I started going back with you. And then I went back to my own church.
Yeah.
And yes, I've just been getting in. So spirituality
Is where you at now. Yeah. And so I think I'm actually transitioning to my physical part, because I've been going to the gym. My partner,
her boyfriend,
my partner, be having me at the gym.
I don't like partner.
You don't like boyfriend?
Yeah, this is your boyfriend.
Yeah, my
Because
boyfriend.
your partner, it sounds like you might be a woman.
Nah, he's a man. He's the boy, Damon.
I mean, wait. I mean.
Ain't nobody out here speculating.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I said your boyfriend.
Because I'm not posting no pictures.
Hey, that's okay.
If y'all see me in person, y'all gonna see us together. Because
I'm fine. I see the pictures all the time, so it don't matter. I see the pictures before everybody.
Yeah, that is true. So anyway, is there anything else that you want to like maybe tell our...
Wait, but you said you doing your physical. What's your next one?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think for me, the spiritual will always be there. It's always going to be work in progress until the day I die. So definitely physical.
Yeah.
Just need to get that in order.
The snacks.
Get that in order.
If I could give up ice cream, I might be a win.
Just slowly.
But the way Bluebell be making them flavors.
Just slowly push back.
Bluebell, we need a sponsorship.
Oh my, no we don't, because we trying to push back from the table.
I've been pulled up to Bluebell
with the big back. I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I would say mine is my emotional that I'm working on because I'm just like so cold. I'm mean.
Is. Big mean.
I'm mean. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to get in that soft girl era so I can be nicer to people because I am mean. But at least I know. The first step is admitting it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad because she's so mean.
I would have never thought that.
She be giving them men
It's
the blues.
It's the men.
Okay.
Good. You gotta be strong with them.
Yeah.
Don't let this cute face fool you.
Yeah.
Like,
These days, yeah.
yeah. So that's what I'm working on is my emotions. So if I'm mean to you, just know that I'm working on it.
She gonna be nice tomorrow.
Maybe.
So anyway, we so I was spinning off to what's something that she wants to leave our nieces and nephews who watch Aunties and Mimosas.
Okay, well, I guess because I'm in esthetician school, I think skincare is very important. Starting early, again, something that we never was taught. So preventing anti-aging is a big thing. And so preventing things and starting early.
Okay.
And then if you're already, older, seasoned, there's some things that we can do to help maintain and to help combat the anti-aging sunscreen.
Yes.
I know most Black people always say they don't wear sunscreen, and I do.
It's
every
daily.
Yeah.
It should be daily. And I think we always been taught, oh, we're Black, so we don't need it. No, we're not stronger than the sun.
Yeah.
We're not stronger than the sun. So sunscreen daily, and that's what I'm gonna leave with.
Okay, sunscreen. Is there a certain type, like a SPF that we need?
At least 30.
At least 30.
Okay. At least 30.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So y'all go get y'all some sunscreen
Yes,
now.
please.
I sure put mine on every day. I got
the little spray. It's sunscreen mixed in setting spray.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just use the Neutrogena.
Yeah.
That's all I use.
Yeah.
So spray, set it. We
Hey,
good.
on the go.
Yep.
Okay. So y'all, this week's Auntie's Friends business is the Murmur Cocoa Rum. Y'all can always find them on Instagram at Murmur Cocoa Rum. Rum Co. Just look them up on Instagram. Y'all, when I say they are so smooth, it's just, I had 2 glasses the other night.
So the other night we didn't even mix it with nothing. We just drank
it straight. And
with
it
ice.
was good.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah.
So
it's really good.
we're gonna take a shot of that.
Yeah, we're gonna take a shot of that. So shout out to Murmur Rum Co. It's MUR Rum Co. on IG. Y'all can hit them up. Let them know the aunties sent y'all.
Yes.
Where can they find us at, friend?
Us. Because we everywhere. We be outside
In these streets.
So we are Aunties and Mimosas on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We are on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Google Podcasts doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
It
when they
was
take that away?
In June.
Oh.
However, we are about to start uploading video to Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
So for our Spotify followers, now y'all won't have to go on YouTube to see our beautiful faces.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
So Spotify has just dropped this new thing to where we can do the videos. So we'll be putting those up on Spotify as well. So make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so that you can get that information.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a Kickstarter.
Yes.
So we are launching Mimosa Me Please.
Yes.
It's our specialty curated cocktail book.
Yes.
So make sure that you can go online to our Kickstarter and search Aunties and Mimosas. Also, the link is in every bio, and you can pre-order. It's only $25. Y'all got it.
Y'all spend that.
Go and pre-order
Y'all
that.
spend that every day at lunch.
Every day.
Every day.
Because I know y'all do, because I do.
Big bags. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Y'all back real little. Give us that $25.
Give us that $25. You can hold off. You can hold off. Well, y'all, I think this is
We didn't get her social.
Oh, sorry. Where can we find you at, love?
On Instagram, Luxurious Glow, all one word. Facebook, Luxurious Glow. I'm left out the word.
Luxurious
Glow Esthetics.
Okay.
All one word on Instagram. Facebook is 3 words of Luxurious Glow Esthetics, and TikTok. You can find me on there as well. I'm trying to get better at it, but yeah, that's where I'm at. that.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good. Well, we're gonna tag you in all of our stuff so
Of
they
course,
can
of course.
find you as well. Y'all, I think that's it for this week's show.
We wrapping it up. So make
Yes.
again, like, share, subscribe, follow, tell a friend to follow
Yes.
Aunties and Mimosas.
Yes, and make sure y'all get some of this
Murmur.
murmur cocoa rum, y'all. Like I'm telling y'all, that's the new thing. And they out of Dallas too.
Oh,
Yes.
Black woman owned out of
Nice.
Dallas.
Out of
I have to
Dallas.
look them
So
up.
y'all make sure y'all hit them up. All right, y'all. I think that's the end of this show.
All right, guys. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
I know you wanna get away, and you need time to yourself. Feeling so overwhelmed with problems, seems like nothing can solve it. Know you need a mental break. Well, come on and pull up a chair and have some fun with a couple friends just like you. Oh, this is Aunties and Mimosas.